Hi guys, jumping on to do a quick reading today on love and relationships for all the signs. Okay, so welcome all my YouTube followers and welcome my Facebook followers. Please, if this resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, give it a thumbs up and share it. If it doesn't resonate, make sure check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign as well. Okay, and some of the messages may be vice versa. And also welcome cross watchers. Okay, guys, so we're going to start today in the air sign, being as we in the birthday of Libra. I'm just going to come over here to comments. So yeah, just decided to jump on. Hey, Stace. Okay, so starting with air signs. So what is happening? So I will say too, I'll do relationship first, then single. Okay, so let's start with Libra. What's happening in Libra relationship? So relationship card for our Librans, please. And this is for the next, the next few days or so. So as we know, time is fluid. So we're not going to hold and cement these time frames down. So we're looking, but I would say like if you need a time frame, we'd be probably going from today and, into the next week or so. Okay. So let's have a look for Libra. What is happening with Libra people that are in a relationship, please? So we have the central theme. Okay, and then we have a clarifier. So this is Libra people in relationships. Okay, interesting. So central theme coming up for you, Libra. You've got 9 of Pentacles. Really beautiful energy here. Very grounded, very earthy energy. But it's also a card of independence, Libra. So for those of you that are in relationships, this is about making sure that we don't become codependent in that relationship energy and making sure that we still honor our sense of our independence. And I know that sounds weird hi, thank you, Stace. Hi, Erica. I know that sounds weird in a relationship reading, but sometimes Librans can tend to, one of their shadow sides is codependency in relationships, right? 9 of Pentacles is such a beautiful, and Venus sits in the sign here of Virgo, so it is really independent energy, but it's very grounded and it's very stable. Okay, it's also very feminine and it's about connection. I really love this. Your clarifying card though is you've got the energy of the devil sitting in here. So we've got some Capricorn energy sitting in this reading, Libra. So I feel like the devil may be coming in just saying to you, look, because the devil shows up when it's part of our the things that we're burying, our shadow aspects that are coming to the light, because there's something that we're not honoring or owning about our situation or about what's going on at the moment. So I would say, Libra, just be careful to check your self-sabotaging tendencies when it comes to how you're relating with people, when you're love life, the person that you're with. Okay, because sometimes we can overthink situations and we can really go into our own shadow, and then it's like, yeah, so just be making sure too, when I was talking about codependency, that's part of the devil energy as well. So there's shadow energy in that. That can be, we've got the light and the dark of every single shadow of every sign, right? And so codependency is one of the, thank you, Gail, is one of the shadow aspects of the Libran energy. So if you're in a relationship, Libra, it's about making sure that you're not diving into the shadow aspects of if there's something going on in your relationship, or if something's feeling a bit funky or not right, or if you're being codependent and finding it difficult to sit in your own space and be your own person. Okay, Libra. So now we're going to move through to a Libra people that are single. So I know that was a bit heavy, our relationship Libras, but the devil energy comes in so we can shine the light on it and clear and heal that through. Okay, so now we've got love reading for Libra who is single, my single Librans. Okay, we've got a central issue, which is the Temperance card. Might be dealing with Sagittarius here, Librans. And we've got the Chariot. Whoa, 2 huge, big major kind of cards. Okay, so we've got some energy here around, it could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a Sagittarian, but this is the card of Sag. But it means that... yeah, it's important that for you, I actually feel for you that because you've got the Chariot coming through as your clarifier, and this is a card about moving. I really feel that this is not a time for you, Libran, to be rushing out and looking for relationships. To me, this feels like it's a time for you to be going in and doing some healing work on yourself. And I feel like you'll be driven to do a lot of that healing work because, once you do that, you'll find that there's balance in that. Okay, it's kind of like, You're in the process of the alchemy of things that haven't gone right and working with the shadow side and the alchemy of that, because the Chariot is a driving force. It's movement and it's drive. So once you dig deep into that shadow aspect and you start to do a little bit of that inner healing work, then you'll find that there'll be, you'll be able to be driven and be guided down the right path as to where you should be looking for love or how love will come into you. Okay, there's Cancer energy here as well. So this could be somebody who's Sagittarius or somebody who's Cancer, Libra, but it's just about staying focused, because the Chariot is all about staying focused in your own healing journey. And, whatever it is that's coming up for you, work through that shadow aspect of that. And then when you do that, you're kind of clearing the path and clearing the energy for new relationships to come in. So I'm sorry, Libra, but I don't feel like it's a time for you to be in relationships or relationships coming to you anytime soon. Okay, thank you, Gail. Hey, Rosemary, how are you? Hi, Kay, how are you? Rightio. So let's move on to Aquarius, guys. So Aquarius in relationships. What's going on in the love area for Aquarius people in relationships? Again, this could be your sun, moon. It is your sun. It could be your moon, your rising, or your Venus. Or you could be also checking out your Aquarian buddies. Okay, let's have a look here. Aquarius energy. Please, guys, if you're watching from Facebook, jump over onto my YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you receive my weekly astrology readings, my monthly in-depth astrology readings, and my pop-ups like this. Hi, Erica. Oh, yay. Okay. So, Rosemary, this isn't about, this is just card readings for the star signs for love, around love. Okay, so what we've got Aquarius. Oh, you pulled your own energy here. So Aquarius in relationships. So look at this, very strong, very grounded, a very sensible, very logical relationship. It feels like I feel like I'm reading for people that have been in relationships long term. If not, it feels very mature. It feels really right, yeah? The thing is about this, it's about making sure, because your clarifying card is Six of Swords, and this is actually traditionally a transitional card, but it's actually, this is Aquarius here too. It's fixed Aquarius and it's Mercury in Aquarius. So Aquarius, you guys pull both your own signs. So for you, the guys that are in relationships, it's really important that you're making sure that to keep the relationship really good and really focused and really on track and really open, that there's a really great open communication going on between you and your other and your significant other. Okay, because that Six of Swords, it is moving. So I don't know whether you guys may have been going through some problems, but I feel like you're moving into calmer waters there in your relationship. But it's really, really important, Aquarius, that you open up those lines of communication and you have really good communication in that relationship. Okay, that is very, very important, because I know Aquarians can sometimes be very, very, very much in their heads as opposed to connecting into their emotions. Okay, so making sure that you're not too over analytical and too in your head, because they are both two sword energies. So let's get out of our head, connect into our heart, but open up those lines of communication, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius now going into singles. So those of you that are single and you're Aquarius, let's have a look. You've got Eight of Swords coming out. And you have got the Knight of Swords. Eight of Swords is coming out in reverse. So I love this for you, Aquarius, for the single ones of you, because Eight of Swords, when it's in the upright, it's that feeling of feeling trapped in the way that you think about a situation and the way that you're trying to process a situation, but it's really not the reality of what's going on. Okay, so if you're in a relationship and it's feeling like you've been stuck, or there's this is for singles, isn't it? So if you're single and you're feeling as though you're never going to meet that person, you're never going to meet anybody, but this is in the reverse. So I feel like you're moving out of that energy. I feel like whatever you've been doing, whatever you've gone through, there's a feeling of freedom. There's a feeling of allowing yourself to be free in the way that you're thinking. And you've moved out of that woe is me energy. I feel trapped. I'm never going to meet anybody. And your clarifying card is that Knight of Swords. And it's interesting me saying about that feeling now of freedom. Look at how fast they're moving there. That's such a fast moving energy. So I do feel that this is kind of just clarifying that sense of now feeling free to move on your own path, do your own thing. You may have been coming out of a relationship that you've been stuck in, and it felt very kind of constricted for you, that Saturnian energy, but now there's a sense of freedom. And I feel like that is really just clarifying that inner freedom that you're feeling. So I love that for you, Aquarius. Okay, moving right along to Gemini, moving Gemini into Oh, I feel like it's going to take me quite a long time. Hey, Belinda. Oh, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, make sure you go over to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, let's move into Gemini energy. Gemini in relationships. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a thrower. 4 of Cups, Moon in Cancer. Okay, let's get a clarifying issue around that. 3 of Swords, Saturn in Libra. Okay, Gemini. So for you, those of you that are in a relationship, this kind of tells me that it feels like there's some stagnation going on. It feels like, this is literally the grass is greener on the other side card. So I really do feel like, and your clarifier is this 3 of Swords. So it's heartbreak around this feeling. This is really heavy energy, Gemini. What is going on in your relationship for you to be sitting in this energy? So is it that you've been in a relationship for a long time and there's boredom that's sitting in? There's that kind of loss of that passion and that drive. Moon sitting in Cancer here, it really is cyclic. So the moon is cyclic in itself. So see if you can maybe stick this out, ride the waves a little bit of that Cancer moon energy, and see if we can maybe transmute a bit of this pain in our heart. Because this isn't a great time, Gemini. This doesn't feel really good for you. I'm sorry to say that. But, everything is cyclic, including relationships. So check your moon as well. Check to see where, what's happening with the transits of your moon at the moment. Because it's interesting that that's coming up. Okay, let's have a look at our single Geminis. So Gemini who are single. Gemini who are single. What do we got here? We've got 5 of Swords. Oh, Venus sitting in Aquarius again. So Gemini singles, and 7 of Cups, Venus in Scorpio. Interesting. A lot of Venusian energy there. Okay, so for those of you that are single, okay, this is the card of the ego. Look at him literally being like, oh my God, I'm doing my own head in. I'm doing my own head in by overthinking everything and not anchoring or grounding anything, okay? Because where am I here? No, I'm here. This is fixed way of thinking. So it's about making sure that you're not just getting stuck in that energy of like, I'm going to be single forever. Am I ever going to move out of that? I feel like you think that maybe people don't live up to your standards, because this really can be a card of really being in our ego. Ego gets a bad rap. Everyone has an ego. Otherwise, we don't have a personality. Our ego is the light and dark of all of aspects of our character, right? So it's like, I feel like you sometimes need to check your ego, check your, because this is also about the way that we communicate and the way that we learn and the way that we think about things. So to me, it feels like that you may be overthinking a situation, overthinking the fact that you're single, overthinking maybe that you're not going to meet that person that is equally intelligently as matched to you and can match your level of intelligence. I don't know, Gemini. It's interesting because this is literally, I'm surprised Gemini doesn't come up in this energy, because as far as the traditional, because Gemini is really about having a million different things going at one time. So there can be a sense of anxiety and overwhelm. And that's what this card kind of feels like. And it's interesting the clarifier is the overthinking. Nothing's anchored, nothing's grounded. There's a lot of options and a lot of decisions. Okay, so it's just about really anchoring and grounding. And it's so interesting. We've got the same guy here appearing in these 2 cards. I've never noticed that before. So the same guy. So Gemini, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing. It's just about chill, dude. Like, I want to say chill. Try and be in the moment. Open it up to spirit. This top's too big and I've tied it at the back. Otherwise, it would be a real cleavage show. Open it up to spirit. Live in the moment. Go with the flow. Enjoy being single. Enjoy it for what it's worth. Let's move right along to Earth. And I'll read in the sign of Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. Okay, starting with Taurus, our Taurus couples. What is happening with our Taurus relationships? People that are in a relationship in the sign of Taurus. What is going on with my Taurians who are in relationships? What is going on in the love life of our relationship Taurus people? What is going on for Taurus? Okay, we've got Knight of Pentacles showing up in your own energy. So slow moving, and we've got a throwing down there, the Devil. So interesting, Taurus. So this is for people that are in relationships. Okay, so this is, to me, it's a very practical, it's a very grounded, it's a very slow moving energy. So this is actually the sign of Taurus showing up in your own energy. Could be Virgo, could be Capricorn as well. But what it says is, it says that You know, the relationship you're in is very stable, it's very grounded, it's very practical, and there's a lot of growth there. And I feel like there's more growth coming to you. But yeah, this is the slowest moving energy in the deck. So there's no like rushing out and doing irrational things. There doesn't appear to be a lot of spontaneity in this relationship. It feels very methodical, very logical, very grounded, but there's security in that. And some of you need or really need that urge or yearn for security in relationships. The Devil card comes up as the confirmation in this love reading. So for our Taurines that are in relationships, make sure that your own stuff isn't coming up and sabotaging this relationship. Make sure that your own, the stories that you tell yourself that have been implanted or, implemented since through the birth channel, through the DNA process, through the subconscious processes, make sure they're not coming in to bugger everything up. It's like, acknowledge when you're going into your shadow, acknowledge when you're, when you're self-sabotaging your relationship, acknowledge when you're projecting instead of owning your shadow stuff, okay, Taurus? So that's important because that's part of that's coming up for you. Okay, single Taurus, what's happening up for our singles? Man, these cards are so big. I'm working with the Light Seers deck, and they're actually, my hands are so little, and these cards are so big, and they're not great cards to do different shuffle techniques on, so it's just the good old shuffle. Good old shuffle. Okay, our single Taurus, woo, Magician, Mercury, energy, followed by the Chariot. Again, two really, really, really big cards happening for you here, Taurus. So single Taurus, so you literally have the ability to manifest anything it is that you want in a relationship. It's about making sure that you're be fussy, man. Be fussy. Not settling for anything. This is high energy card. It's also at the beginning. It's number one in the Fool's journey. So it's about acknowledging and knowing that you have all the tools that you need to manifest the relationship that you want. Okay, you've got the intelligence. You've got the strength. I'm like the abundance, the material stuff. You've got the emotional material. You've got the intelligence. You've got all these things, and you've got the fire and the drive to call in this amazing relationship that you want. Okay, you've got the energy of the Chariot here. So you've got really strong moon energy. So I would say connect into your intuition, take it into your dreams as well when it comes to this, but also make sure that you're staying, if you really want a relationship and that's what you're focusing on right now, then stay focused and stay on track. Don't get sidetracked with all the other things that happen in life. I feel like for you as well, our single Taurus, it could be, it's like, do I want a relationship or do I not want a relationship? Do I want a relationship or do I not want a relationship? It's about working out exactly, being really specific about what it is, and then really staying motivated and staying on track around that relationship. Because when you do that, there's going to be movement, there's going to be action. I feel like it's not going to happen as quickly as you want. There may be some bumps in the road as to how this manifests, but if you stay on track and stay focused, Taurus, then that energy will come in. It's just about starting to really put that out there. Work around the cycles of the moon as well, as far as attracting and calling it in. When it comes into that dark moon energy, sink in, and that's when the Magician starts to take his, to really feel in and work in what exactly is it that you're wanting to manifest. So go into that dark moon phase and then ask yourself, talk to the energy and say, what is it that I'm wanting to manifest? What is it that I need? And from what I need, what do I want to manifest? It's that kind of vibes. Okay, Virgo, our Virgos that are in relationships, love reading for Virgos in relationships. Okay, what's the date today? I feel like we're around the 7th of, I should have said that at the start, hey, 7th of October, is it? Yeah, it is, 7th of October. Okay, so Virgo. Okay, you've got the Fool, energy of the Fool. I love that, Virgo, all this beautiful Uranus energy and the World. Man, what is it with all these major arcana cards coming up? Okay, so Virgo, those of you that are in relationships, okay, so this is about, you've got the energy of Uranus, and Uranus is about doing things differently. It's about letting go of old systems or outdated systems or outdating the way things were done. And it's about finding new ways to do things. Okay, you've got the clarifier of the world in. So we've got Saturn energy. So we're dealing with the energies of Uranus and Saturn here. Really, really, really big energies. So the Fool, it's about doing something different. So I feel like if your relationship, Virgo, has become a little bit stagnant, if you're feeling a little bit stuck, if it's a little bit boring, then do something different. Do something that you haven't done before. Take a leap of faith, because the Fool energy, when it comes in, it says, hey, take a leap of faith. Have trust that it's going to work out. So take a leap of faith. Do something completely different. Do something completely different and see where it takes you. The world is about, this card here is about the end and completion of cycles. So so the relationship may be going through a big transitional phase. It may be going through a cleansing and a clearing of some karma here and some cycles. Okay, so it's time to start anew. Try some different things, see how it goes. There's some lessons around this for you, because Saturn brings us our lessons. So there's lessons for you around what you're going through here, around this little phase, Virgo, but it's all good. It's part of your growth. It's part of your growth in this relationship. It's also part of your soul growth as a person, Virgo. So now let's move into the energy of Virgo that are single. So my single Virgos, what's happening with my single Virgos? Single Virgos. Single Virgos, Queen of Swords, love it. Logical, analytical. Good, Nine of Wands, beautiful, Moon in Sag. So Queen of Swords coming up for you, Virgo, for those of you who are single. And look, it's literally like you're looking out on the horizon and you're kind of, yeah, look at my hair, my fringe. I'm off to the hairdresser tomorrow, thank God. So it's like you're looking out to the horizon to see what energy, what's coming for you, you know, around it. But it's important. Notice how when they depict this Queen of Swords, her heart, so we've got the bowl here from the cups energy, from our emotions, is a little bit caged off. So it's important, Virgo, that we're not so, the way that we're looking for love or the way that we're expecting love to come in, it's making sure that we're not so cold-hearted or analytical, or just say if you're on Tinder, is it Tinder? You're swiping left all the time. Nah. It's kind of like this energy. It's about actually, hang on, let me just sit in this energy and see how this feels. Okay, so it's about making sure that you're feeling instead of just thinking about situations or thinking about people or how they come across. And so it's about being a little bit less superficial, and it's about connecting into that heart space a little bit more. And you know, that's perfectly fine, Virgo. The confirmation card is that Moon in Sag. So this is because you've been hurt in the past. You're guarded, okay? You're guarded, and that's why you hold your chest or your feelings close to your heart, because you have been burned in the past and you are guarded and jaded. And it's okay to be like that, as long as you know that that's going to hold you back and there's going to be resistance there when it comes to, as an example, the perfect guy might come to you and you might be literally looking for things wrong with him. Okay, so be careful that you're not doing that, Virgo, because I do know that Virgos can be super picky, super fussy, and super over-analytical when it comes to their wants and their needs, which again, I'm not saying that's not right, but I'm just saying, you know, every now and then, if something feels right, just go with how it feels. Don't go with how it looks. Don't go with how you think it looks. Don't go with any of that. Tap into feeling and notice how it feels. You may be surprised. You may be very pleasantly surprised. Okay, moving right along to Capricorn. So what is going on for my Capricorn in relationships? Capricorn in relationships, please. Confirmation card. Oh my God, Queen of Swords has come out again. I love it when it does that. So central issue, Queen of Swords, Capricorn. Confirmation is justice. Hello, Libra. Okay, so again, sitting there. And again, the same thing applies for Capricorn that it did for Virgo. Both very grounded, sensible earth energies. One's a little bit more focused on the self and on the giving and around the healing and the physical, which is Virgo energy. Capricorn's focused more on the, you know, the career side of things, the working side of things, the gaining side of things. So the same thing is to be said to you, Capricorn, that I've just said to Virgo. It's about making sure that we're not so focused on how we're thinking about people. Like, I know Capricorns can sometimes think that everyone's stupid compared to them, or it can be like, oh, well, I may as well just do it myself and then get the job done properly. It's that kind of vibes. And I'm not saying that all Capricorns are like this. We all have Capricorn in our chart somewhere. So I'm not just taking the piss out of Capricorns. What I'm doing is we all have this energy sitting in our chart somewhere. So that's why I'm always like, check your moon, check your ascendant, check your rising, rising ascendant, same thing. Check your Venus to see how strongly you're influenced by the energy of Capricorn. So this is where that reading may resonate with different areas of your life. So your confirmation card is the energy of justice. This was for people in relationships, right? So it's like, this could be a Libra person that you're dealing with, energy in Venus here, Capricorn. But I feel like that it's about finding balance. And because Capricorns are very, very, very hard workers. They're very sensible. They're ruled by Saturn. So they love structure. They love tangible experiences around things that they can, around things that give them structure, that give them support, that allow them to feel supported. Make sure that when it comes to your relationships, Capricorn, hang on, I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Make sure that you're finding, oh no. Oh. Oh, gosh. But make sure that you're finding balance in your life and in your relationship. Are you working too hard and are you not putting the time in to your relationship, Capricorn? Okay, Libra does sit in the energy. It's the 7th house and contracts do sit in the 11th house as well. So is there something going on in your relationship as well where there's contracts that need to be signed? Because this can also be a sign and symbol of contracts too. So, and are you as well, because Libra can also be about taking things to a more serious level, right? Because relationships, like I just said, not only contracts sit in the 7th house, but relationships sit in the 7th house as well. So it's about, are you taking this to the next level? Is there marriage on the cards, Capricorn? Are you guys, or are you maybe moving in together, or, so maybe this is all getting very serious. Okay, Capricorn that are singles now. Capricorn singles. Okay, let's have a look with what's going on with Capricorn singles. Single Capricorn. Single because they're focused on their career. Single Capricorn, not really. 7 of Cups again. Venus sitting in Scorpio. 7 of Cups energy. Capricorn. Okay, 9 of Swords. Oh, Mars in Gemini. Okay, Capricorn, the singles of you. So lots of options. Do I want to see that person? Do I want to do that person? Shouldn't say do that person. Well, why not? This is lots of options. This could be like social media kind of stuff, online dating areas, but you do have a lot of options, Capricorn. Whether they're actual options that are real, whether they're realistic options, this is an interesting card for you because, Capricorns aren't often ungrounded. They don't often have their head up in the clouds. Maybe you are. Maybe you're wondering what kind of relationship it is that you want. Do you even know what kind of relationship it is that you want to attract? Because there is a lot of stress around this. This is the anxiety card. There's a lot of overthinking, a lot of stress around, do I want that person? Maybe I should do this. Maybe I want a brunette. Maybe I want somebody who is less like me. Maybe I want somebody who's wishy-washy, head up in the clouds kind of energy. So this is you about really not quite knowing what exactly it is you want in this relationship, Capricorn. What kind of energy you want to attract in a relationship? Who do you want to draw in? It's like, yeah, I do feel like this could be a lot of kind of sleeping around energy as well. And Capricorn, it can also be a lot of overindulgence in the good fun things. Because I know that Capricorn, I work hard, but they play hard, man. They play hard too. It's not always sensible Sally all the way home. Hell no. You find a lot of things like nurses and stuff like that. Personal trainers, Capricorn energy, they work hard, but I tell you what, they freaking play hard as well. Yeah, so this is this kind of vibe. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. So both of these energies are stuck in their head, both of them. One's around how they feel, one's about how they're thinking. Both of them ungrounded and up in their head. So it's about be very, very sure on what it is that you're wanting, Capricorn. Okay, you're single. If you want to stay single, no worries. Then don't overthink. Why haven't they texted me back? Should I text them? Are they going to text me? What if they didn't like what I said here? What if they didn't like what I did there? Let it go and just go with the flow. Enjoy the ride. Okay, on to our fire signs. How are we going for time? Okay, fire signs. I read them in the order of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, Aries in relationships. What is going on with my Aries who are in relationships? Okay, we've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Okay, Taurus, Venus energy. Beautiful. Okay, this is our people in relationships here. And we've got the Five of Cups. Oh, I literally just nearly smashed my tooth then. Okay, so Mars sitting in Pisces here. So those of us that are in relationships, Aries, are you taking it to the next level? Because this is the Pope card. The Hierophant is the card of churches. It's the card of institutions. It's the card of taking things kind of to a more serious level. It is the card of the spiritual guru. So spiritual processes within this relationship, Aries, I feel like you may be allowing yourself to dive a little bit deeper into this relationship. So either you might be moving in together. It's literally very similar to Capricorn, what I was just saying. Was it Capricorn? Maybe you're moving in together. Maybe you're deciding to get married. But it's important to, whatever you're doing with that Five of Cups energy, there's some gentle mourning in that. So let go of the way you're feeling about how something should be. So because this is, we get stuck in this Five of Cups energy, in this Mars in Pisces, Scorpio energy, when we had a feeling that something should work out this way, or we attached our emotions to something or to an event or to a person and it didn't really work out. And so I'm not saying that, you're not going to get married. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is just the way that this Hierophant energy shows up for you, Aries, in your relationship coming up, make sure that you're not overly attached emotionally to an outcome, because that's when you will really feel this energy. It's just about allowing the Hierophant energy to play out for you without being overly attached to the outcome, okay? Let go of how you think. Let go of the rules around it. Let go of how you think this should play out and just allow it to play out, because I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of disappointment, but don't worry. It's not going to sit in that energy for too long. You'll work through it and you'll be like, oh, okay. So it didn't pan out the way I thought it was going to be, but hey, that's okay. There's more of this, the Hierophant's big energy. It's not fleeting. Okay, that Five of Cups feels fleeting, so that's good. Now, Aries that are in singles. My single Aries lovers. Let's have a look. Single Aries. Okay, we've got Two of Pentacles. Good. Jupiter and Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. Aries. I just have to keep saying it because I've got to keep track on if it's for singles, if it's for couples, if it's for which sign. So single Aries, we got a floater. Okay, Six of Swords. So Two of Pentacles, single Aries. Interesting. So we've got two cards here. We've got the Two and the Six of Swords. So as we know, this is Mercury in Aquarius, that fixed way of thinking. It's also moving out of something that's no longer serving you. So we're we're Jupiter in Capricorn. So there's abundance here, but there's abundance around material things. The fact that this is a reading about singles, Aries, it's like decisions, isn't it? Decisions around tangible things. So I kind of feel like you may have decisions around, do you want to see that person? Do you want to see this person? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Okay, but make sure that a good way for you to come to a conclusion or for you to make a decision around this, Aries, is to open up lines of communication with them, because this is a fixed communication card. So it can be about, actually, I will say that also, don't get stuck in the way that you think about a situation around, am I going to go with A or am I going to go with B? It's about not getting stuck in limiting thoughts and beliefs, because that's where that indecisiveness can come through. So be very, very, allow yourself to be a little bit more mutable in the way that you're thinking about things, Aries, because I feel like if you're a little bit more open to people being a little bit different from you, or people being a little bit, not how you thought that they were going to be, you'll find that the decision will be easy for you to come to, and you'll feel a little bit more grounded in that decision-making process. Okay, because like I said, that Six of Swords, it's fixed. It's a fixed way of thinking, and being in that Capricorn energy, Aries, of that Two, it's like you can sometimes get very fixed around a particular thought, a particular idea. So it's about being a little bit broad-minded when it comes to how you see people, or to when you're wanting to meet people. Yeah, open your mind a little bit. Okay, Leo. Leo in relationships. Gosh, this is quite time consuming, isn't it? Leo in relationships. What is going on with my beautiful, vibrant, effervescent Leos in their relationships? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. My beautiful Leos. Leos in relationships. Central theme, King of Swords. And clarifying card is the Hierophant again. Okay, so somebody who is very, very logical, Leo. Somebody, so this is you in a relationship. So whether you're in a relationship with this person who is very logical, very intelligent, very quick-witted, a little bit more mature, or whether this is an aspect of you, Leo, interesting, but it's like this feels very, it feels like it is there's really great communication in this relationship. It feels like it's a very strong relationship. The Hierophant comes in to confirm that this is a very there's soul connection here. It's a strong relationship, and there's growth in this relationship. So I'm not sure if you guys are thinking about getting married, or if you're thinking about taking this relationship to the next level. But yeah, I do see that Leo as being a very significant possibility. The Hierophant is really the spiritual guru in the deck as well. So, and as much as it is about government structures and things like that, Taurus energy sits here. So grounded in really practical, physical structures and institutions. It can also be about spiritual beliefs as well. So you guys might be just going a little bit deeper in opening yourselves up and allowing you to feel, you know, it could be just evolving into a more spiritual relationship. It doesn't always have to be marriage and moving in and that Saturnian stuff. It can be the more Neptune side of things, about diving a little bit deeper into both of your spirituality and finding a deeper love connection in that, which would be amazing to do in that relationship. So Leo in single Leos, what's going on for my single Leo energies here, please? Single Leo energy, single Leo. Oh my Lord, no. There's one card there though, Ace of Swords. Yes, I love this depiction. Look at it, so beautiful. Literally downloading, channeling new ideas, information, streams of consciousness, traveling into, like literally straight into the limbic there, right? Let's move over into our clarifier. Four of Swords, Jupiter in Libra. A lot of communication energy here for my single Leos. Okay, so brand new, amazing new ideas, guys. Brand new, amazing new ideas, like streaming through. I love this. So new ideas about the way that you think about yourself, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you're, it's the way that you're envisioning yourself in relationships. It's really, really good. I feel like there's and I'm feeling that for some reason, I'm feeling there's a clearing away of old belief systems in this card for you, because I love how there's a black bird and the bird is kind of flying away. Interesting that I've never come through with this before in this card, but it's kind of like old belief systems are leaving, so new belief systems can come in. So not new belief systems, that is a stupid thing to say. So new ways of thinking about things can come in, which is really good. It feels like there's a clearing of the way here. This feels very healing as far as cleansing and clearing. And I don't feel like, so the clarifier here is Jupiter in Libra. And to me, it's like when you're getting these clearing of old belief systems, so new ways of thinking around things can come in. There's a period of you, of kind of like, I want to say gestation. There's a period of you needing to go within and to kind of just not transmute, but allow them to sort of settle into the body. What's that word I'm after? It's kind of like a settling stage is going to happen. So I don't see any relationships coming up for you anytime soon, Leo, but I feel it is such a really amazing place that you're coming into, a clearing of old energies for new to come in, and that and that need to kind of go within and to settle in and to not take action for a while, to allow them to be acclimated, allow these new ways of thinking to settle in. And then I feel like you're going to really open up some new energies coming in. Really beautiful, Leo. Lay, yay for you, not lay, yay. Lay, that Four of Swords energy, literally laying down. Okay, Saggy, we're getting there, guys. Sagittarius. So my relationships. So Sagittarius that are in relationships. Hey, Florence. How are you, beautiful? So I'm doing some love readings today for the star signs. So what sign are you, Florin? We might have missed you, but you can pause and go back to your star sign. So we're right up to fire now, Sagittarius. I've already done air, earth, and I'm just about to finish fire, Florin. Thanks, Stace. Okay, let's move to Sagittarius in relationships. Okay, what are you, Florin? Are you Taurus by any chance? Okay, Page of Wands. Oh, beautiful Sagittarius, showing up in your own energy there. And you see me shuffling, right? We've got that Four of Swords showing back up again. Okay, so Page of Wands. So this is you in a relationship. So what's going on in your relationship that's going to be really brand new energy, Gemini? Okay, so just go back to the very beginning of this live and you'll catch your own sun. So I went Libra, Aquarius, and then Gemini, Florin. Okay, so this is amazing. So I feel like there's new renewed energy coming into your relationship, Sagittarius. This is new ideas and I should say not new ideas, but just new feelings coming in, some more passion, more dynamism, is that a word? But I feel like there's a new divine spark of energy coming into your relationship, Sagittarius. I really do love this. And interesting, we've literally got two opposing energies here. So I don't know if this is you and your partner or not, but this is a clarifying card. So it's about this new amazing opportunities coming into this relationship that I feel is going to kind of put the firecracker under this relationship if it's been a bit stagnant, feeling a bit stale. It's important though to, once those new energies come in, those new new energy, action energy, then once they come in, it's allowing yourself to, don't just keep running with that. It's at times you're going to need to pause, reflect, and take stock of what's going on in the relationship. Okay, Sagittarian, they're so big in their way of the way of thinking and doing things that you can sometimes forget that you've got to take stock and allow the energies to settle, allow the energies to sink in, to be integrated into the relationship. Okay, so a really amazing new dynamic, more passion coming in, but take time to acclimate that energy. Take time to see it in each other, to, passion can come in, but it's about doing, we don't always have to be doing. Passion can come in by just in the act of not doing as well, if that makes sense. I'm like, if you guys just say, for example, an example of those two cards would be taking a picnic and some wine down to the beach to watch the sunset and then stargaze. So there's passion in that, but it's also a non-doing energy. Okay, the Four of Swords also shows up in that as well, about the beautiful integration of energies in Four of Swords. It's about it's a meditative experience in Jupiter and Libra. It's really beautiful and owning and honoring our the nurturing side of ourselves. So it's a very nurturing energy around that passion and dynamic energy, if that makes sense. Okay. So now Sagittarian that are singles, let's have a look. Single Saggies. Single Sagittarian, probably out exploring the world. Well, not so much now, but maybe through books. Yeah. Okay, if you are a sun sign Sagittarius and it's sitting in the ninth house, you'd be struggling with this lack of travel, hey? Not being able to travel. Yes, I have a lot. I have a stellium in the ninth house and I love traveling the world, and it is feeling very claustrophobic almost, not being able to do that. And it's not like I globetrot. It's not like it's not like I'm trotting around the globe every 2 seconds, but it's like when the option's taken away, it's like there's that need to want to do it 10 times more, right? How weird our subconscious works. So, but I do often like to travel overseas a couple of times a year. Bali is not included in that overseas travel. Bali doesn't count, yeah, it's like, no, when am I ever going to get to really travel abroad again? Not include, even now including Bali. I'm like, man, I have to include Bali now because I often go to Bali 2 or 3 times a year. And I'm like, oh, even that's killing me. Okay, my Sagittarians, I'm going to use this card here. Oh, gosh, such similar cards are coming up. Venus in Aquarius again, Sag. So this is for my singles. Get a clarifier around that. Interesting. This is weird. Okay, so you've got that card of overthinking and being in the ego again, my single Sagittarians. It's like, so again, it can be interesting about, like what I was just saying, are you feeling some stress about not being able to explore, not being able to travel, not being able to do things? Because when you're single and you've got a sun sign in Sagittarius, there is that need to want to explore and want to do things. So I feel like there's some stress around. So yeah, that could just be an underlining energy here, Sag. Excuse me, but I've got the sun coming up as a confirmation around this as well. Interesting, whereas I was saying a sun sign sitting in Sagittarius, it might be, that could just be a confirmation around the energy of this card. But it's like there's overthinking and there's stress around, because this is a card of thinking, okay? And it can be that it's also the card of the ego. So Sagittarius, where is your ego getting in the way of you finding a relationship? Where is the ego getting in the way of you thinking that you're maybe not going to be able to find the right person, that you're not going to be able to maybe connect with someone? Now, Leo sits in this energy of the sun, okay? Sun is amazing energy. It really is. So I kind of feel like this could be, there might be a Leo coming into your life. There might be somebody of that Leo energy, Sag, but also it is fire energy. So it is complementary to your card sign and to this sign. So this is a really interesting confirmation. The sun. To me, it feels like, make sure, Sagittarius, that you're not losing yourself, because to me, when I look at this card as a confirmation, it feels like you can't see it here because of the lighting, but there's, it's kind of like she's being fed energy and vitality from the sun, but it's also going the other direction as well. So make sure that you're not losing your sense of yourself in your overthinking, okay? Make sure that you're not losing your vitality and the way that you shine in the world, Sagittarius, by overthinking situations around relationships and by feeling that you don't have the ability to do things that you want to do. Because with a lot of Sagittarians, they tend to be able to, they meet relationships or they find significant partners who are maybe foreign or are maybe from other countries or long distance relationships. So you may be struggling in that, okay, particularly if you've got partners that live in different countries and with the COVID at the moment and not being able to see them. But it's like, make sure that you stop overthinking that, Sagittarius. Yeah, interesting. Okay, we're nearly there. We're moving into water, and I'm going to read it as Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I'm doing love readings for all the sun signs. So what's your sun sign? You might have to rewind and go back. I've read for earth, air, and fire. Now I'm doing water in the signs of Cancer first, then Scorpio, then finishing with Pisces. Okay, so moving along, let's do Cancer. And I'm reading it, Lisa, in those who are in a relationship and those of you who are single. So relationship energy for Cancer, please, for the next upcoming week or so, okay? Being very fluid or open with our time frames. Time is just an earthly concept, right? Okay, Cancer energy for those of you that are in relationships. Cancer energy for those who are in relationships. Let's have a look. Yay, Knight of Wands, so good. Knight of Wands energy. And clarifier is Judgment, Pluto, transformations in this relationship. Okay, Cancer, interesting. So we've got someone who loves to, this is somebody who is kind of gregarious. They're kind of fast moving. They love to, so this is a relationship that is, it can be, like I said, a love of travel together, a love of moving around. It doesn't feel very anchored. It doesn't feel super like the Pentacles energy, very grounded. It feels kind of fun. It feels exciting. It feels like it's always moving. It's kind of fast paced. And there's a lot of energy in this relationship. You've got this card coming up here to confirm, the confirmation is Judgment. Okay, so this is about transformation. This is Pluto energy, which is regeneration. It's about clearing away the old energies to allow new energies to come through. It's a really powerful energy to come in and confirm. So this relationship, to me, it feels like there may be soul relationship here. It may be I'm not going to say twin flame, but there's definitely a soul connection. You guys are together for a reason, to transform, to transmute, and to grow. It's a very powerful connection, and there's growth in that connection. Okay, I'm not saying there's stability. I'm not saying it's long term, but what I am saying is that there's growth and there's powerful ways for you guys to renew one another through the self, okay, through the mirror of the self as well. So this is very transformational, very powerful relationship. And look for the triggers, because that's where the dynamite, that's where the diamond is going to be in that judgment card. Okay, you guys are in this relationship together to heal, to transform, and to transmute old energies and old way of being. Okay, so it's very, very karmic. Okay, Cancer, those of you that are in single Cancer energy. My single Cancers. Okay, Page of Wands coming back up again. Cancer singles. Page of Wands. Let's get a clarifying card around this energy. There it is, Knight of Cups. Hello. Okay, beautiful, brand new beginnings, Cancer. And this is, I will say that there is definitely new love and romance coming in. Okay, this could be somebody who is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy. It could be somebody in your own sign coming in. Okay, but there's definitely somebody coming in, and it's going to be great. It's going to feel really fun. It's going to feel really dynamic. And it's going to feel really, a lot of passion. A lot of passion, okay? Coming through. Literally, that's all I have to say about that. This is the first sign that's come up in this reading where I felt there's a relationship coming in for someone, for the singles. So I love that. Could be also an invitation coming in, because I'm really drawn to the envelope in this card. But definitely love coming in for that energy in Cancer. Yay. Love it. Okay, nearly there, guys. Scorpio in relationships. What is going on for my Scorpio in relationships, please? Scorpio in relationships. Scorpio in relationships. Let's have a look. Okay, the Magician, Mercury. Scorpio in relationships. Whoa, you guys see me shuffling, right? Judgment literally just came out. This is two really big energies. So basically, I'm just going to cross that off there. So Scorpio in relationships. This is such a scorpion. Is that even a word? A Scorpio vibe card, right? Scorpio is the going into the deeper things in life, not happy to sit on the surface of relationships, wanting to go deep into the nitty-gritty aspects. I really do feel that is a lot of this vibe here. But as the Magician, the energy is having that, you've got the ability to call in whatever it is you want in this relationship, Scorpio. This is about transformation. I really do feel like, Scorpio, your relationship is going through a really big transformational phase, because that Pluto energy is coming through again, that judgment. And so I feel like that there's going to be a lot of transformation, and I feel like it's going to be really uplifting for the relationship. And as the Magician shows up here, it's literally going to feel magical at the end of the transformation, not whilst you're both going through it. Okay, this could be the card of going through, a separation, and then having the understanding of why you had to go through that separation, then maybe coming back together again. But Pluto is a really, like I just said, it's a really extremely powerful energy. Pluto shows up in our life when we're going through huge transformations in a powerful way. It's conjunct my sun by 2 degrees. So I literally live and breathe the Plutonian vibration. It is, I'm telling you now, it's no walk in the park, and it is no easy picnic. It is tough and it is hard. And this is your relationship vibe. But know that you've got the tools and all the equipment to survive this transformational period, this regeneration. It's so good, because otherwise we just go through this in our life. We need the judgment and Pluto energy to come in to go, okay, boom, crash and burn. So then we can soar heights of love, of understanding, of transformation. This is why we're here. Our soul is literally here to go through Plutonian aspects, to go through Saturn stuff, right? To go through regeneration and rebirth. It's literally, that's the phoenix, that card there, Scorpio, that reading for your relationship. It's like the whole phoenix of the rebirth, coming out of the ashes of the shit show of life, and then to be reborn. I love it. So good. So freaking good. Okay, Scorpio, let's go into your single energy. Single Scorpio vibes, right? My single Scorpios. What is going on for my single Scorpios? Okay, King of Wands. King of Wands. And Knight of Wands. Woo! So good, Scorpio. So, in a relationship reading. So, this is really about, to me, this feels like, this is singles. I don't feel, this could be, I feel like you might be meeting your soulmate. And I don't throw soulmate out there, here, there, and everywhere. To me, this feels like there's somebody that's going to be a bit younger than you, a little, probably not as mature as you, coming through, and maybe somebody that you remind you of yourself, somebody who is very, 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 like, I want to say two peas in a pod energy, because, you know, you guys are both very passionate. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of Mars energy sitting in this fire sign here, Scorpio. You're both very passionate. You're both very driven. You're both very, is a really, really passionate connection that you're going to be having with somebody. But the thing to be careful about all this fire energy is that I feel like it can be really, really intense. It feels like it's a match. I don't feel like it's a slow burn. This feels like it might be that match. It's like, whoa, I can't believe this person's in my life. It's amazing, blah, 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 blah. 100 miles an hour. It's so passionate. Bang, 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 blah, 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 literally. And then it kind of can just simmer out, Scorpio. So there's somebody coming into your life, and I feel like they're going to knock your socks off, but whether they're going to stay in your life, I don't think so. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. It doesn't feel like a slow burn. It feels like a match being struck and lit, and your world being ignited, literally lit on fire, and then that is kind of teetering off. Okay, Pisces, last but not least, my Pisces in relationships. And as I look at the clock, it is 1:02. I see ones and twos literally all day long. That's the way Spirit speaks to me. And when the psychic sign of Pisces, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so love reading for my Pisces who are in relationships. My love reading, baby rat. Baby rat. Love reading for Pisces. I'm looking for my little chihuahua. Where is she? Love reading for Pisces, please. Central issue, Knight of Pentacles, clarifier. The wheel. Wow, amazing. Okay, my Pisces that are in relationships, very stable relationships, very grounded relationships, very sensible relationships. I really love this because it does feel like it's a solid foundation, Pisces. So whether you're in an old relationship, whether you're starting a new relationship, it feels really good. It feels foundational, okay? It doesn't feel fleeting. It feels really foundational. And to back that up, we've got the energy of wheel. We've got Jupiter, which is a benefic planet. Jupiter is, this energy here is all about really good fortune, really great luck, money coming in. With these two energies connected, there's a lot of money coming in, or abundance of money coming in, an abundance of energy coming in all together. It feels really, really good, Pisces. So this is a really, really great connection. It feels really good with you guys at the moment. Yeah, there's not more I can say about that. It feels very grounded. It feels really, really good, and quite karmic as well with that wheel energy. I love that for you, Pisces. Last but not least, thank you for being so patient. Thank you for being so patient, Pisces. Your singles, Pisces singles. What is going on for my Pisces singles? What is going on for my Pisces singles? You guys having a good day? Baby rat. Oh, I don't think she's in here. She might be outside. Thought she was in here. Okay, single Pisces. Central theme, magician again. How many times do you reckon has the magician come up today? Do you reckon that's like the 4th time? So sitting your own energy here, and clarifier. Oh my God. Literally nearly my 2 favorite cards in the deck. And look at this. I've never noticed this before. We've got the Magician and the Star, and look what I reckon this is. So can you see? So the Magician here, the circle here, this the universal energy here from what he's manifesting. I reckon that's the energy sitting in the Star, because it's the same colors. And this is the Star. Where am I? The Star, hopes, dream, and wishes fulfilled, Aquarius energy. So hopes, dream, and wishes fulfilled. This here is the Magician manifesting hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled, and it has freaking shown up as your clarifier. That's amazing. I've never noticed that before. The thing I love about the tarot is you can be reading the same deck, and like years later, there'll be something in that card that you've never, ever, ever noticed before, because it's sitting in that energy of the querent that you're reading for. I freaking love that. And I reckon that that's exactly what that is. It's almost like it's sitting like that, right? Like that. That's how this reading is sitting. So freaking cool. Love it. So good. So basically, single Pisces, it's like there is a lot of water here though, and there is a lot of also wishy-washy energy in this. So there's not a lot of grounding here, is there? There's not a lot of anchoring. But I really do feel like whatever it is that you want to manifest, then obviously, you know, the energy is there for you to do that. So stars, the Star is hopes, wishes, and dreams fulfilled. But I really feel it's a heart that's connecting into this. So I feel like for you to really work on that manifesting, Pisces, whatever it is in the relationship, make sure you're connecting into your heart space and connect and attach an emotion before you manifest that. So it's like having your memory back, something that really fuels the energy and the feeling of emotion. So think about something that literally dropped you to your knees in reverence of, oh my God, I'm so in love. I'm so emotionally, I feel gratitude and love so much. And then take that event, hold it in your heart until you feel the energy of love and gratitude. Okay, let that event go, and then start to manifest. See that energy, see that what it is that you want to call into your life, that relationship, see how that looks, and then literally see it as already being there, and then feel that energy of love and gratitude for this person being in your life. I really feel like for you to anchor this energy, you've got to emote it from your heart and from your soul, and then really feel it coming in. How amazing are these two cards in this deck? Friggin' amazing. I love it. I love it. So, so, so good. Thank you, guys. That is me. So if this reading has resonated, then like and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up and comment. If you'd like to reach out for a private reading, then go to my website, see what else it is that I offer, www.theenergymuse.com.au. Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will catch you tomorrow night for live tarot readings at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. But no, that's not right. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 WA time. Yay. See you guys.